Don't expect much.
Okay, my honey is going to put gaskets on our old-timer wood stove. A lot of people don't talk about this on YouTube, but we cleaned all the doors up on the inside and sanded them down. We already painted the outside. Close the doors, honey, and show them the outside.
You got that on your scissors.
He's cutting the top of the glue off, getting ready to put the gasket on. I better wait, because he'll shut the doors and I'll show you what it looks like. But we're going to put the gasket.
You want the door shut?
Sure. I painted the old timer with wood stove, heat stove, and cured it. And the third cure, for some reason we got bubbles on top. Must have got moisture on it, maybe from the wood, but I'm going to redo that. But he's getting ready to put gaskets on them. We're going to put them on right now, and we're going to show you how to do it. Open the doors up. He's going to put a rubber glove on because of the glue, and you want to put paper down because of the glue, because I don't want to clean it up later. We have a wood grate, which is great for letting ashes drop through and putting clean wood on top. We got our little dog helping us, Chili Bean. She likes to nip at heels. Want a treat? She loves treats. In your face type dog. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, he's putting the glue around the inside of the door. Can you open the door up a little bit more, honey? Open the door up a little bit more. There, thank you. There, he's rubbing the glue on the inside. We're not going to put the seal down the outside of the door because it has a lip edge and it catches and closes and seals. So it doesn't really need it. He's taking his finger and rubbing the glue around.
Stuff's more like water.
Yeah, they said it was runny. He said rub it in there with your finger like syrup, pancake syrup. Just rubbing it in this little ditch that goes around the inside of the old timer's door. The old timer was created, there was a gentleman farmer that worked for Fisher's stoves, and he wanted to give them a new idea on a stove, and I guess they wouldn't accept it. So he went off on his own and built the old timer, built a better stove. They are rare and far in between, and to me they're like a cuddly bear. They're the best stove ever. Why isn't a company doesn't let you come up with a good idea? Here's the other door. He's going to rub the glue in. And you got to let the glue set for about 3-4 minutes, 5 maybe, to get a little tacky. It'll get sticky. That's why it's drippy when you first put it on. We got paper laid down, and he's in the way.
This isn't good at all.
You're doing fine, honey. He's such a perfectionist.
No, it's
sticky.
running everywhere.
Well, don't put so much on at once. Put it up on the groove and rub.
Minimal amount.
Well, maybe that's why you should take the doors off and lay them down. Some people did suggest that on other stoves. Now, when I put it on,
It's like water.
When I put it on, I put the rope on and put the glue right in front of the rope as I was putting the rope on.
You couldn't. Don't come out that good.
Oh. He's saying this glue is watery.
Been sitting too long.
Maybe it's too old.
Maybe.
We bought it last year. I did.
You bought it several years ago, didn't you?
No, this is a new one. I used that one. I didn't have a problem with it. I don't think it gets that old.
Was it like water?
No. Yeah, kinda. It was runny. It was white pasty stuff. Made me think of Elmer's glue. Just wiping the inside of the door off.
This stuff is even sticky.
It gets sticky in time, honey.
Oh, crap.
Let it set. Okay, now he's putting the rope in after 3 minutes. And then we'll shut the door on it.
I don't think it's that critical anyway to even have this rope.
It's looking good, honey bun. My camera's quality's not very good today. We measured and cut the nylon fiberglass to make sure it was going to fit the door first. And there's usually enough in the bag to do 2 doors. Sometimes they give you a little bit more, but for this old timer it was perfect. And he's pressing it in against the glue. It's sticky, runs his thumb down all the way. The one thing nice about the old timer is it has a nice ditch in it, more than most stoves. So when you push the rope in, it really snugs in. And then he'll close it, and then we'll let it dry, and then we'll trim the ends off.
This is all peeled.
You got one side done and working on the other side. And you shut it and wait a couple hours, and then you can light a fire. And that's what we're going to do. We got the paint.
That's so fucking...
I repaired the paint on top, the bubbles from the third cure, and we're going to close the doors. And on the front of the old timer, I bought the high temperature brown. It was called redwood. It's more of a moose brown than it is redwood, but I put that on bare metal, and then I put the green on bare metal. Now on some of it I mixed a little bit of acrylic in with the high temperature, and we've already had a hot fire in this, and it did not burn the green off or the yellow out of the windows. And then I added the white, and it only comes in a spray can, so I sprayed it in the lid of the spray cans and used a brush to put that on. You have to have lots of ventilation because you're using spray cans. I do it outside, put it in the cup and then bring it in, but you still have the vapor odor. And then he's putting the last rope on the door, squeezing it in the little ditch. I'm hoping I'm catching this enough for y'all to see. They didn't have no old timers on gaskets. Then the door, when he closes it, it latches that tight. And we don't put a seal on the front because that front latches. And then we'll pull the papers away, and I'll get back with you and show you how it lights.
Pull them away.